My tennis champions. How are you girls?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Fantastic as well.
All right, excellent. Now, I wanted to do a podcast and talk a little bit about what you've been doing here now, because I think what you do is highly inspiring for Dad. And so I just wanted to make sure that I could share with some friends. Tell me a little bit, what's your favorite sport?
Tennis.
Tennis.
Tennis all the way, 100%.
Yeah, okay. And why is tennis a sport you wanted? Or you like? I mean, didn't you like to do horse riding when you were younger?
Yes, but then again, I think Dad would always say tennis rackets are much cheaper.
Yep.
So I guess that's in handy when you do tennis.
Yes.
But also, it's just something that is hard. I like things that will push me. And so I feel like that they say horse riding is a partner.
Right.
My racket is my partner now.
Oh, I see.
So I feel like it's also an interaction with your racket and yourself.
Right.
Being able to do certain things.
Okay.
There's a lot of levels in tennis. You have to do like continental, then you have to switch to your
Hammer.
you have to switch to hammer grips, then you have to do you have to do slices.
Like there's different
so
parts?
many different parts in it. Like it's always challenging. You start from one level, you go to level 2, you go to level 3,
Okay.
and then
But I think that's the joy of tennis. You
always
you
unlock
see
something.
yourself grow into a better tennis player.
Right.
Whether it's the mindset or the skills or the strength, you see yourself grow.
Okay, so let's really start from the beginning here now. You girls now just 12 and you've just started new school,
Yep.
Yes.
and there's quite a bit of tennis. Do you remember when we went to the qualifier just to find out which team you were in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so do you remember how that day really went? They had coaches everywhere. They
Yeah.
had people
Yes.
with notepads and taking notes and
Computers.
yeah. How did you feel? Because you knew it was a qualifying day.
I felt nervous,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
I felt nervous.
I felt nervous because like, you know, you're thinking, what are you gonna write down? Oh, I better do this well. And then you think, no pressure at all. But really there's a whole lot of pressure. But really at the end of the day, you just gotta be yourself, do the things, you just give yourself 100%, and that's all you can do.
There's there's nothing you can change about that. So like when we straight arrived, we went there. Dad dropped us off, gave us a big hug, and that it obviously helped us. But
Reassuring.
when we got onto the court, the first thing Zara and I did, we went together and we went on the last court because it was the sunniest court. Because we knew we wanted ourselves to challenge. Every court was shady. Everyone went for the shade, but we went for the sunny court.
Right, I see.
So that
And so what was the best shot? What was the thing that you had that made yourself notice straight away? Did you know that?
the serve.
The serve.
This is 100%.
In what way?
In a way that it was much more powerful than all the rest. Saying like you think to yourself, wow, I really have something that can really beat the rest.
And
Yes.
that
And so-
like two small little girls have such a powerful serve that could like
It
literally-
wowed.
it wowed the coaches so much that they came up to us and they said, "Where's your dad? Where's your parents or anyone?" And I'm like, "Oh, my dad's that one in like the green shirt there." And then
Yes.
they start walking all the way to him.
Yes. And then they put you in the top team in
Yes.
your school. And they also asked me to get you to join the tennis academy. Now, I didn't say anything to you girls until we were in the car
Yeah.
on the way back. And when I announced to you that they wanted you in the team, the tennis academy team, how did you feel?
I felt overjoyed, and all my anxiety, all my like the nervous, my stress, it just came off, slipped off my body, and I was overjoyed, just jumped up into me. So I just felt overjoyed and relaxed more.
Yes, yep.
Because it just got off my shoulder. You're more relaxed.
Yeah. Why were you overjoyed?
Because being some part of tennis is like one of my dreams in life.
Yes.
My goal is to become a better player, to go to the next level.
Yes.
So with me being like, just being part of competitions, and then from going into a tennis academy, that was like a tick off my bucket list.
Yes.
So that was very exciting for me.
Yes. So you were being recognized for
Yes.
all the hard work that you've
for all
done.
the hard work, for all the times that we were in the sun training, for
when
all the Tuesday afternoons that we were training at our old school. It felt
It
so
felt like
good
all
that
the
they
work
recognized us.
it felt like the work that we've been doing all the years has been going into good work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because by yourself, you girls have been training every single day after school.
Yes.
And then if I was around, then I was the
Coach, yes.
the number one coach in your life. Yes.
Yeah.
And so tell me, what was your training at home?
Training at home was
10 minutes of serves
serves.
every day, 10 minutes of second serves, and,
And
then
then-
we'll do
So
like
that was 10 minutes of first serve.
Yep.
Yes.
10
then
minutes of
10 minutes of
second
second serve, yep.
And then afterwards we will do like maybe 5 minutes of rallying with each other.
Yep.
And then we'll start one set.
One set. You played one set against
Yes.
each other.
Yes.
Okay. Was it hard to keep on doing that every day?
When you start something, whether it be like anything doing like a type of artwork and doing it for multiple days,
Yes.
you think, oh, this is so exciting. And once you do it every single day of your life, you think, oh, this is getting a little boring. But with Zoe there, it wasn't boring at all. With my dad, with my family, it wasn't at all boring because you had different people to verse, different people to train. You know, you got to interact with different people.
We would like maybe sometimes verse Alex's friends, or maybe verse Alex. We wouldn't verse Charlotte a lot because she usually smacked balls at our heads, so we wouldn't verse her. We would verse you, like our dad. We wouldn't verse mom because mom, wouldn't play. And couldn't. So it was exciting to verse Alex's friends because usually we would kick their butts, and it was fun because tiny girls just winning and beating like 30-year-olds or something like that.
Yeah. Let's go back now. How was the coaching first time that you went onto the tennis academy?
The coaching.
They better coaches than me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They know what needs to be trained on.
Yes.
They know the skills you have. They focus on your weaknesses. They build on your strengths. So they want you, for example, to be, if your backhands are 100%, they're perfect. They're going to want your forehands to be 10 times better.
Okay.
And then they're going to build. And then, for example, you're not doing any top spins. They're going to want to get you to do top spins. You're doing no slices in your backhands. They're going to make you do slices. There's always a lot to tennis. It's like there's no end.
Mm-hmm. But didn't I tell you that usually tennis is skill, but it's also
Mindset.
Yes.
So when we hopped onto that court, I was like, wow, there's so many good players here. And then we were versing plays after play, and they're very good. We just tried to do as best as we can. We were glad that we got into the academy. We were good enough to go into the academy. Whatever we did, we just tried to do our best in every single way.
When I go into that tennis course, I feel like they're not really doing mental, they're doing skill. My daddy, on the other hand, is the full-on mental coach. I feel like that he really makes us better by the mindset. As Serena Williams, she says, you really win or lose before the game even starts with your mindset.
Okay, that's very good. Talk to me a little bit about your mindset. I mean, you remember some of the lines. If I ask you, for example, how you're going, what's the words that you're only allowed to say?
Fantastic!
Okay, so what about, if I said the world smiles to...
The one
who smash my back at them.
Yeah.
But also, you always say this, that you got to do the things you have to do before you do the things you want to do.
So let's say we're watching TV maybe, but then the first thing we have to do is we have to play tennis and then homework before we actually watch our TV.
Yeah.
I've done mistakes like that. I've watched TV before I've done my tennis.
Yes.
And I feel like that's the wrong thing to do because that means you're getting into a routine by doing it into the wrong routine. But now I feel like that I've become more mature in that way.
Yes.
In doing so.
Okay, but still liking it, or do you think that, it's boring and you do
Absolutely
routines?
still liking
Still
it.
liking because every day we hop onto that court, we learn something new. Either it's top spins, either it's a new grip on our serves. It's just everything is new, so it's never boring.
Tell us a little bit about your week.
My weaknesses?
No, your week.
So,
Like how many hours do you play tennis
so
now?
every single week we play 14 hours.
14 hours.
So every day on Mondays,
Yep.
we start our tennis in the afternoon at 3:30
Yep.
to 5:30.
Yes.
And that goes for as well for Thursdays. On Tuesdays and Fridays, we start at 4 o'clock
Yes.
and end at 6.
Wednesdays we start in the morning at 6:30.
6:30. So what time do you wake up?
Like at
5:30.
5, maybe 5 o'clock,
Yep.
maybe 5:30, yeah.
And we have to leave the house at 5:45.
Right.
So we try to go as fast as possible. That finishes at 8 o'clock. So we only have 15 minutes to get changed, go all the way up to our lockers, which is at the very top, and then come back down because we've got math straight away. So it's like you can't mess around. You have to go quick. And then on Wednesday, we also have to do tennis in the afternoon at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so you have actually 2 hours minimum every day.
Yes.
On Wednesday you have 4 hours.
Yes.
And then you have Saturday, the competition.
Yes, which probably goes up to maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
It depends on the
So
time.
that's 14 hours from over there. Do you do tennis then on the Sunday, or do you say it's a break, I deserve a break?
Nope, absolutely no.
So you have more than 14 hours, but it's 14 hours minimum.
Minimum,
Yes.
yeah.
Wow, okay. So do you have time for anything else? Or like, do you
Yes.
do, yes?
So for homework, it's either we do it in the bus on the way to school every morning, or at lunchtime, I go and spend my time in the library.
Right.
so that I can finish up my homework.
But I also think that maybe like it's really hard because you come home at 7 o'clock and by the time mom she's already prepared dinner. But I guess for us we're gonna go to bed at 8:30. That's my New Year's resolution. I need to do that.
Yes.
But we've got homework and so maybe it's due the next day. And so, you don't want to, fail in your classes as well as much as you want to become a better player.
Yep.
It's hard.
It's like
You
juggling. You need to
it.
juggle.
Yes.
Friendships,
Homework.
study, and like tennis.
Right. I see.
Juggling.
Isn't it a little bit too much?
I wouldn't say it's a little bit too much. I think it's perfect for me
Because you got the weekends.
yeah, no, but it challenges me. I need a challenge in life. In life, you're not going to do something your whole life doing something you know you can do. You want to do something that you know isn't possible.
Okay. What about time for friends? Because a lot of people will be saying, they have no friends.
Well,
At our school, we've got Connect, which is 35 minutes. So I try to spend 35 minutes with my friends, or we chat while we do our homework, or you do your homework. On Fun Friday, it's the best because we go to a place and you go around, you just talk with your friends, you have like fun. It just takes your stress out of you. It's nice.
yeah, but I think also your friends, they are always your backups. They're there to support you when you're down. They're there to, make you happy when you're sad. Even our friends, we're very thankful for our friends on yesterday.
Yes.
Our friends from our old school, they still remember us.
Yes.
And they invited us to their birthday party. So
we're
I
not
feel like-
forgotten.
Yeah, we're not forgotten.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the friends that you need to hold on to. Because they're the friends that will not forget you.
Yes.
And so you're going to, in life, you need to know, is that the certain friend that will be there for me? Or is that the certain friend that just is going to use me for who I am? You got to be smart with your friends. And I could tell yesterday that they were all there to support me and be my friend, not to use me.
Yeah. Okay. And at school, so some of those friends, they're also supportive.
Yes, my friends
because
very
you have at lunchtime. Sometimes you go to the gym.
Yes.
Okay, so would you do the gym? I mean, wouldn't you want to? I mean, you've got 14 hours of tennis, and why the gym?
Because it's going to push me, again, a challenge, and it will push me to become better with strength.
So the gym is
muscles.
about strength.
Strength.
Oh, I see.
So
You're building
strength,
strength for in your
like
arms.
stamina.
Yes.
Well, on treadmills, you can do stamina, like you
Yep.
can keep going. Just all these different
But also
reasons.
moving your feet. In tennis, that's a big part, moving your feet. It's a very big movement. Whether it be going to the net and then running back. It's a big part of movement. So you can do, movement drills with your feet. Anything you can with your feet. Maybe sidestepping is even good for your feet because you're learning to move this way, be quick. So anything is very good with your feet.
Okay, I see. So, do you think then tennis or like any other sports develop virtues in people?
Yes, absolutely. Because it just makes you become a better person as well, I guess. Because
Yes.
you learn to be thankful and grateful. I've learned that I'm very lucky to be able to go to school. And I know that other people in other countries, they can't even go to school.
Yes.
So that's
We're lucky to go to an academy where our parents will just pay money for us. We're lucky to go to a really expensive school because they love us so much. We were lucky to be trained last year on Tuesdays, every Tuesday.
Yes.
there's very little things that no one notices in life. There's very little things that you can be thankful for. For example, if Zoe here, I was serving her water. That's being thankful because someone gave you water. And other people in the world, even if someone gave you water, they're probably drinking, diseased water, bad water for them. So
Right.
there's little things in life that you should be thankful for.
Okay.
My virtues are determination
Okay.
or resilience.
In what way?
In tennis, you get a ball, but you hit in the net. Don't focus on what you could have done. Focus on what you can do for your next point.
Oh, I see. So did it just come like that through practice, or were you born like that, you think?
Both.
I would like to say I was born like that, but
Yes.
I was not. I think that it came with training. It came with practice. It came with the skill. You need to learn the things that you need to do, really. And so I think it's also what influences you and what makes you is the people you hang around with, the people that bring you up, the people that, you surround with. I think those people, they create who you are.
Okay. Now, are any other virtues that you think?
Like never to give up.
Never give up. Okay.
Waking up early,
Okay.
even that's a small little virtue.
Yep.
I think that's a big one for me because
Right.
I used to wake up maybe 6:30 if I was lazy enough, 7.
Yeah.
But now I'm waking up at 5:30, and so I think that's great. You feel pumped up in the morning then.
Yes, I understand. So you also develop the virtues of discipline from what I
Yes.
heard, because when you come home, you know that you've done your tennis now. But back in the past, nobody was around to force you to go onto the tennis court, and you knew you had to do tennis before anything else.
Yes.
That's nice virtues. virtues. And those virtues obviously can be used later on in life, you think?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. They definitely can. Like for the skill of patience, if your other player is, for example, like injured, you need to be patient. For example, when you're waiting in line, it helps you to be patient. Knowledge, it helps you with tennis. You know the courts, to know the surface, to know your player, to know the weaknesses. It helps you.
Okay, that's very nice. I want to talk about now a competition that you went into last year. Every single weekend you won, you smashed everyone.
Yeah.
But when you qualified for the final, which was the final game, something really happened there.
Yeah, so Zara and I were just nervous. And the thing was,
It's because we've been through so much to go to that level.
Yes.
And so to go to the final, you think, oh, wow, like, I've done that. But then it's like when Zoe and I were doing a serve, like, oh, I already won. And then they just return it. It's like something smacked in your face.
Okay.
The thing is, I remember, like, we won our doubles. But then, like, all of a sudden, Zara was like, she lost her singles, and Zara was upset. And she's like, she came to me, and she's like, you need to win this, you need to win this. You have to,
like,
you've
no
got to do
pressure.
this. And so I knew that I had to do this because Zara was upset. And I knew that the only way to win was if I won my singles.
Yes.
When Zoe won, it pushed us all
I
up
won.
as a team. When Zoe won her singles, because we smashed them at the last set, like 6-love.
Yep.
We smashed them. So I feel like that also boosted us.
Yes. But did you notice, what did you learn from that game though? Because
That-
quite often the games that are the toughest teach you more than the games
Yeah,
that
no, of
you got
course.
easy, right?
Yeah.
You were on the brink of defeat.
Yeah.
Mhm, yes.
We were. But I loved how, like, everyone was there to support us. Like, Cam, he came, he was supporting us. Charlotte, Joel,
Our whole
Alex.
family came to support us.
Yes.
Which is lovely.
So what did you learn after that? After
I
you
learned
won?
that sometimes you can't push your emotions to the brink. Like you can't let your emotions get in the way. You gotta do what you gotta do. I just learned that day that next time, suck it up. What's the next point? Focus on the next point, because what if you just win all of a sudden? If you win, you're going, oh yeah, I won, and so excited. When you lose, you're gonna be down. You need to have that exact, like when you win, still the exact same when you lose. You gotta have the same mood.
Okay.
And the thing is, when you hop onto the court, it's like you only see your opponent and yourself. You don't see the audience. You don't see what they're doing to you. You just focus on that ball, what you do. You just have to be careful on everything. You can't give up.
But I also feel like it's also having the skill to be very resilient. For example, a line judge, it says it's out, but it was in. You gotta be, next point. You've got to be able to say that to yourself, because it's just simple words, but they're hard to say to yourself because you think, no, I know that was in. I clearly saw it. Don't be a McEnroe. Just gotta suck it up and to do the next point.
Okay.
Let your tennis do the talking.
Right. What if people said, all I hear is maybe that their mum and dad or their dad's pushing them very hard into doing the sport?
That's what some people say. Yeah.
Some people, the one person said, the guy said that to me,
Yep.
and I was like, no, they're absolutely not pushing. They're pushing
They're
us,
supporting
but
us.
that's the way of saying I'm supporting you, because they know that's what we want. They know that, so that's their way of saying, I want you to be happy. I want you to achieve this goal. So all I'm doing is just pushing you to get it.
Yeah, and when we
reach it.
lost our Saturday comp for Zara and I have never lost a game in our entire life as we've played tennis. We've never lost one. So we started tennis when we were 9 years old, for real, but we never lost a competition. So when we lost last Saturday, I really didn't mind, because what kills you makes you stronger. When you lose...
What doesn't kill you
Yes.
makes you stronger, yes?
Yes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. When you lose, you learn something. But when you win, everyone just says, oh, you won, good job. They don't see what you needed to focus on. But when you lose, you look at that. You look, oh, what do I need to focus on? What did I lose on? What happened in it?
Yeah, right, I see. I have asked you many times, if you don't want to do the sport, you don't have to
Don't do it.
Don't do it. You can get out. But there's nothing worse than doing the sport
And then
Then
wasting.
quitting.
half-heartedly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask something else. Last year, there was something where I even put it on Instagram at some stage, where you went to a competition, you didn't do your best,
Yeah.
and you won, but I could tell that you didn't do your best.
Yes.
And then
So
when
we-
I came home,
You made us do it again.
I told you off, and I got you in on the court to do another hour of training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
Some
that.
people thought it was tough. Was that tough?
It was like tough at times, but then when you get used to it. Like, I won, yes, but I did something wrong, and I just have to focus on.
I disagree. I think that was something good. What you did, it's something good came out of it.
It was good.
It showed us that you need to give 100% every game. Whether you were playing a noob, whether you're playing the best person in the world, you need to give 100%. If I'm playing Rafael Nadal, I'm not going to say, oh, he's going to win. I already have given up. I'm going to say, I think I can beat this guy. Even if I can't,
Probably not. No offense, because
no. Well, then the next
he's
time
like
I verse
100
him, I'm
times
just
better.
gonna say, I will train
Yep.
every day, thinking of how much I can beat you.
Right.
Because
Yes.
then that will just make me think myself, my mindset, say you can do it. It will raise me up. So I think that's what you did was very important. It taught us a lesson.
Okay. Anything
Yeah.
else? I mean, I'm the best coach in the world. You know that.
Yes. Always.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's right. What about the virtues that you learn from tennis? Does it help you with your work at school? Does it help you with maybe the subject of maths or other things?
I absolutely agree. It does help you because as we were talking about discipline was one of the things that I had become and improved with my virtue in tennis. I think discipline, you use it everywhere. Whether it's discipline to go to your parents' house at 8 o'clock, discipline, you have to be there. Bringing something like a bag, you need to bring it. I think you would use discipline everywhere, every day.
Like getting up early, that's discipline. You have to get up early every morning at 5:30.
You've got to do what you have to do.
I see. Now, what if there's more homework now? How are you going to play with this? Because you're starting year 7. I'm sure that there's going to be more homework.
There is a lot.
Yes, there absolutely is. But I think in that case, you got to manage your time. You got to see, I can go to the library at lunch. Maybe I'll just go then, do my homework. You got to manage time. Have a diary maybe. Write it down. Do this, then tennis, 2 hours when you come home. If mom's still cooking, just do a little bit of your work. Whether it be 2 minutes, still do it. You got to make your time filled. But I feel like you do need maybe take a 2-minute break and just relax, because I feel like you can't always push yourself in life. You need to have like a day off.
Yeah, and our family is very supportive. When we if we're eating dinner and one of us is finished, then we'll just go and do our homework. Not worry about cleaning it up, because they'll do it for us, because they know that we have so much homework to do.
Yep.
That we have to be in bed by 8:30, have your shower, brush your teeth.
But as for me, I think I talk as much as I eat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Very true.
So I think that I'm going to make a New Year's resolution right now that I need to eat faster. I really do. I actually talk
you
more
know
than
what?
I
I
eat.
think you need to talk less. That's what.
I'm not actually joking. I talk more than I eat. It's so true. So I think starting from today, I'm going to eat more but finish quicker. It's so good.
Do you keep a diary, girls?
No.
Okay, you don't?
Oh, no. Every
had
time
one.
I finish tennis, I do it on my computer.
Yes.
And I write what I've learned, or I write
Oh,
what
but
I need to
that's a
improve
bit
on.
of a diary. So that's a diary of your sports.
Yeah.
So every single day that you finish tennis, you write something you learned from that day. Oh, wow.
Like on one of my days, I learned, I think it was my second day of the academy, I learned that if you want to play a safe shot, always go cross court, because cross court is like further than...
No, but also in the middle of the net is the lowest part of the net.
Right.
Yeah, but if you're going cross court, it goes actually longer shot. But
Right.
if you're going down the line goes faster. When you do it down the line, just chase after the ball, so you can do a volley when if they get the ball, you can do a volley or something.
Yeah, I think tennis is very strategic. It's like chess. You
Yes.
got to be very strategic where you put your players. It's like your players in chess is where you put the ball. You got to be strategic. Where if it's at the back, where's the players at the back? Maybe I should put it in the front because you'd have to run. Or I could put it on the side because he's more to the left. I could put it on the right side.
Right.
So he'd run. You got to be very strategic. I feel like you've got to have a plan before the game starts. Maybe by putting a net, he runs, he gets it, then putting it back. You've got to think very quick in tennis. So
Right, I see.
you've always got to be on your feet.
When you play now in competition, do you use all of that, or do you just focus on hitting the ball?
I did use it because I feel like sometimes, oh wow, it's so hard to put the ball where you want it.
Yes.
So sometimes I was always thinking, nope, just hit it somewhere. Okay?
Yes.
In. So I was always doing that. Last year when I won, I felt happy I won, but at the same time I was thinking, if I won, even nevertheless, I didn't win, I won, I said to myself, I need to know how to place my balls. I felt happy that day, but I also felt like I could have done better, Like some days I actually feel like from like tennis, coming back and going back on the court. Because I feel like I should have done that. Like on Fridays maybe, like I feel like if I didn't work on my serve a lot, because that's my weapon. My serve is my weapons. I think maybe I should go on, when I come straight home, go on the tennis court and play. But then I'm thinking, but I've got homework. It's like a juggling process,
Yes. Yeah.
It's very hard sometimes.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Zoe?
It's the
So
same
when
thing
you
as
play,
Zara.
you place the ball all the time?
Yeah, so
You read
I
the
try
other
to play-
player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoe plays balls very well last year. She did very well with placing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now when you go in a competition, do you read the player as well?
That you always taught us that you always first point, first game. It doesn't matter. You need to see their weakness, see their strengths, see what they've got. When it was my singles last week,
Yep.
I knew that she was a good runner, but she gets tired easily. She's like a sprinter. She can get tired very easily.
Yes.
So all you got to do, put it back, put it forward, put it back on the side. You just got to place the balls.
Yep.
So that's why I just knew I need to place the balls because these people we're versing, they're not like just people that randomly just want to have a fun time at tennis, They're not here to make friends. They're here to make themselves better. They're here to make their team win in some cases.
Okay. How about you, Zoe? Same?
Yeah, same, pretty much.
Okay. Do you have a hero in tennis?
Yes,
Yeah?
Ash Barty.
Ash Barty. Okay. And why did you pick her as your hero?
Well, she's not like tall. She's like pretty short for a tennis player like Zara and I.
I like Schwartzman. He's not my favorite player in life.
Hold on. Wait, I'm coming to
So
you.
you do yours first.
Because Ash Barty, she's not tall like other tennis players. But she's also short. She's Aussie.
Yes.
And all of us look like she's a tennis player. She's female. Yeah.
You ever seen her play in real life?
Yes.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
But she lost when we watched her.
Yeah,
play.
she was versing
The
Angelique.
Kerber.
Kerber,
Yeah.
Kerber.
Okay.
And she lost.
It was in the final, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. But did you see how hard though she hit the ball?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. It was amazing. I love just being there. And we weren't like right near it, but we were in the front row on the
Yes.
highest one, which was like
Yeah.
so close. That was so good because we could just see her.
Yeah.
Well, he's not my favorite, but he's a person that I look up to. Schwartzman. He's a short player, but he actually managed to beat Zverev.
Zverev,
Yeah.
yes?
And he's like gigantic. He's like nearly 2 meters. So, and he beat him. He's like so tiny, like even my mom's height. To beat Alexander Zverev, that's amazing. Tall players, they have an advantage. Their height, like their strength. I feel like that maybe I'm thinking I can beat anyone if I've got the determination. I feel like he had a very good mindset at the start.
Yes.
So I think that also pushed him. He didn't win, but he got to the semifinals and finals. So that was very amazing.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Any other heroes?
You.
Nah, you can't use me. I don't play tennis. I don't even know how to play tennis. I can't believe that you girls believe that Dad was a good coach for you. I didn't know anything. I used to watch on YouTube a few things just before I got onto court, and I pretended I knew. But
I think that I also look up to Federer.
Federer, yes. Okay, Roger.
Yes.
Why is
Like,
that? Why
he's
is
still
that?
playing at like in such an old
38?
age. Like
An
not
old
old-
age?
It's not old. But it's like it's for a tennis player. It's older.
Yes,
And
yes.
like a lot of tennis players would already retire by then.
Yes.
Like he's still going. He's never giving up, and that he's won so many Grand Slams.
Grand Slam, yes.
Yeah, but also the fact that he was versing, I forgot his name. Federer, his knee or something, it was in pain, and he still
Oh,
played.
yeah, so that was this
Yes.
Australian
Yeah, it was
Open this year.
Australian
Yes,
Open.
And
yes,
he
yes.
still played, and he was in pain, and he still managed to beat him. So I feel that's amazing for him to do that, because when you've got your leg's injured, and you just feel, I don't want to give up, I need to. You feel like you don't want to hurt yourself,
Yes.
but you want to win at the same time.
Yes.
So in saying that, I think that he did the best he can. He said, I'm not going to give up. I don't think he's ever given up, has he?
No.
No, he's
Yeah,
never
so
given up.
I guess in that way, he wouldn't want to do it because, not only because of the record of it, but like he's thinking, no, not this time. Like,
No.
I'm like 38 years old.
Yep.
I need to live my life and challenge.
I think Zara's other favorite player is Alex de Minaur.
Yes, because I guarantee you, he will be number one. He's only like 21. He's so young.
Or Coco
Right.
Golf. She's very good. She'll become number
15.
one.
Okay. Again, you were interrupted about Roger Federer. What did you say then?
Me.
Yeah.
What did I say? Oh, yeah. How he's injured, but he still played. And you know what?
Yeah. Did you know that he's never retired from a game?
Yeah.
So he has never taken a retirement as injury for anything.
Yeah.
So even if
I got to give it my
he had-
hat to him, and that's amazing.
Take off my hat.
yeah, because even though he had that problem, I think it
was
was
a knee
in
problem.
the
Yeah, I don't
third
think-
set.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just hung in there. He almost lost
Yeah,
a
he
few
won.
times. He had like a few match point, and yet he just kept on going.
Yeah.
To me, that was probably one of the best games in terms of
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because-
it truly was.
See, that's when I talk about the right mindset.
Yes.
He could have easily said, I'm still playing, I don't know why, but he's going to win my knee. And he could have made excuses.
Yes.
But no, he said, I don't know what he said, but I think he said this himself.
Yes.
I can do this. I've got a knee problem. That's no excuse. whether you have a migraine, never excuse.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can beat him, you know?
Yep.
So that's amazing what he did. He won. That's amazing.
Okay. Wow. This has been very, very entertaining. I'm always inspired by you girls. You really push yourself always in everything that you do. And I have to say that, you can't sit down and say, well, you can't learn from young people, because I tell you, the two of you are just crazy. And so you keep on going the way you're going. Well, we don't know. Life is long.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. If it is a dream, then it will come true. But do you have dreams?
No, I don't have dreams,
No?
but I have goals.
Okay, what are they?
Becoming number one.
Right, I
Becoming
see.
number one in the world. That's like when I go into the series of tennis.
Yes,
Go where Coco Gauff is. There's a number of steps. It's like baking a cake.
yes,
You can't just say, oh, my goal is to have a cake.
yes,
There's a series of steps to have that goal.
Right.
You need the flour, you need the eggs, you need milk.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know? So
Right.
Apparently, Federer is actually going to miss the French Open this year
yes, he is actually.
for his knee surgery.
Yes. And I think that knee issue might have been the one that really upset him in the Australian Open.
Yes, because now he can't play.
Yeah. But let's go back to Zara. So you
yeah.
had flour, you had milk,
yeah, you have
whatever
flour,
it is.
you have milk.
So
I'm not a baker.
so what you're saying is that there are steps before you even contemplated anything else.
Yes.
So what is the next step? Do you
So
have
you need to get your skills, sharpen your skills, become the best of your school.
Yeah,
I think that's the next level for me. I'm going to become
Yep.
the best of my school. Get a scholarship.
right.
Get a scholarship. I think that's my next step. The third step for me is training harder. Maybe even, skipping school days to go to some tennis court and train harder. That will be my third step. My fourth step, get into that where all tennis players, they start.
Yeah, okay.
So win I think it's like a tournament.
Yeah.
They have to win a tournament. But
Okay.
Coco Gauff, she didn't. So who knows?
Yeah, that's right.
But-
That's right.
So that's that, and then that's where the journey will begin.
Oh, well, girls, thank you very much for today. Is there anything else that you wanted to share with me?
I love you.
Okay, that's nice. I love you too. Thank you very, very much for giving me your time today.
Thank you very much.
And I hope that you will be able to share some more wisdom over the years, because I think that tennis has also told you a lot of wisdom.
Yes.
And I think that it's worth sharing. Thank you very much for today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.